How to Hire Remote Developers, FAQ. By ProCoders. If there ever was a bright side to a rocky 2020, it's the realization that remote working is as effective as regular 9-to-5 office work, if not better. According to the survey conducted by PwC, more than 83% of American executives recognized that the shift to remote work affected their business positively. Why remote development? Huge pool of talent. Remote developers for hire help solving one crucial problem: the supply-demand imbalance. In the IT industry, developed countries like the USA or EU experience the discrepancy between the growth of supply on the labor market and the demand for qualified dedicated specialists. But since geographical limitations are gradually blurring, this problem is fairly easy to manage. Ukraine alone offers a talent pool of 192,100 programmers. Remote developers are more productive. According to Great Place to Work, more than 76% of respondents are more productive while working remotely. Mostly because they can work from the comfort of their own home. And let's not forget that some people work best at night, so routine office 9-to-5 can slowly kill their productivity and motivation. Overall flexibility. It's worth starting with the fact that it is much easier to organize joint video calls when you hire a remote development team. With a remote workforce, all you need to do is to send an invite and press a few buttons. Lower expenditures. The cost of a remote software developer is lower, if only because office expenditures are out of the picture. When you hire remote developers, all of the expenditures are taken care of, including pension contributions, sick days, and leave of absence. For the record, in Ukraine, average hourly rate of a junior developer is $20 to $25, middle developer $30 to $45, and senior $50. Factors to consider when hiring remote developers. Understand the position. Before looking for a remote extension for your team, it is a good idea to outline the skills and expertise your future employee must have. Work around the clock. If you hire a remote programmer offshore, you may trick the time itself by using different time zones. Work gets done even when you are asleep, therefore the process of achieving your goal does not stop for a second. Conduct a rigorous selecting process. You need to select appropriate candidates, who probably have worked remotely before, have a positive background experience in the industry, and are willing to provide feedback from their previous clients. Don't forget that soft skills in this case are almost as important as hard skills. Time management, problem solving, self-motivation, ability to communicate in a clear and comprehensible manner, and ability to work in an allotment team are crucial when you hire remote developers. How to manage a remote team. Establish a streamlined communication. Establish an effective way to ensure everybody on the team is aware of the task status. It is essential to report on the results of the work and gather feedback. As a rule, when working remotely, teams use daily text reports and large-scale weekly reports or video calls to assess the progress of completing tasks. Trust the process. Remote positions involve less micromanagement on the employer's part. This means that the employee will have more control over their activity and will be more independent in the decision-making process. Where can I find remote developers for hire? The easiest way is to use Clutch or Upwork. Examine the profiles carefully and find someone who fits your needs the best. But before deciding which country to hire a remote programmer from, you need to weigh all the pros and cons with due diligence. One of the most palatable options is to hire remote developers from Ukraine, since it has a vast labor market with thousands of specialists, most of them with good knowledge of English and similar to Western business culture. What to look for in an employee? A perfect match is a balanced combination of hard and soft skills, since most of the time the developer would be left to his own devices. A perfect remote worker is attentive to details, result-oriented, and proactive. Conclusion. Remote work now is an integral part of our lives. Companies that hire remote software developers not only expand their human resources potential, but also bring themselves closer to the accomplishment of their business projects. Do you want to learn how to hire remote developers and achieve market leadership? Here at ProCoders, we are always ready to help you build a fantastic team of motivated and talented coders. Subscribe our channel and read more about how to hire remote developers FAQ at ProCoders blog.